Hello, welcome to Vinyl Matters podcast, direct from Matter of Fact of the pressing plant here in Güstrow. Today we have the pleasure to listen to Otis Menza.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice
in
to
person.
meet you. Yes, after this long time.
Yeah.
Otis, what should I say? This set was totally different to other sets. You recorded here, and I listened a little part of this in my office.
Yeah.
I really like this sound. This is how you describe the sound. It's different to think in genres and to get every genre set in this short interview. So, which genre do you think is your sound, or what do you play today?
Yeah, it's a real variation of music. So a lot of them are really dear to me, and most of the records I selected have a personal connection to me and a personal influence to my music, my sound, my poetic works. I would say the thing that combines all the music that I played is that it in some way holds poetic resistance, sentimentality, and beauty to me. It's all by Black artists, and it's all experimental.
Yeah.
I would say, in some way or another, all of the music that I selected falls under jazz experimentation for me.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I think it doesn't matter if you say this genre or this genre. At the end, as you said, it touches your soul and your mind. And also, we have the honor to press your album. As I said before, I listen to the tracks and I think, oh, that's really nice. When you play records, you know, it's not like a stream. You take your best track, or you listen to the whole album, and enjoy it. It was a journey.
Yeah, for me, it's the same. The ceremony, putting a record on a deck, you know. Hearing the crackle, listening from start to finish, I find that really beautiful. I also love the format of vinyl and analog modes of playing music, because it means that my attention span isn't dragged elsewhere. You know, I have to focus on the music, which is really beautiful to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about your career, where you're from and where you started, and how do you produce some words about that.
Yeah, I'm from Sheffield in the UK, the north of England. I heard you have a connection to Sheffield.
Yeah, Stampede is Sheffield.
Yeah, Sheffield's a big industrial city, makes a lot of things, so it's great to hear that's
crazy.
The case. Yeah.
How small the world is, you know?
Yeah, I know.
From Sheffield to Güstrow, spinning records.
Love that.
Okay, awesome.
So yeah, I was born in Sheffield. Always had an affinity for poetry, and fell in love with hip hop as a teenager, which truly influenced me transformatively, you know.
Yes.
And I just started experimenting, started to find new ways to express myself. It started off as writing to music, and then it morphed into many different forms. And my practice takes shape as hip-hop under the umbrella of jazz experimentation, but also as written and spoken poetry.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you produce? Do you produce by yourself, or do you work with something together, or with someone, crew, or how do you produce? With in the box or hardware, or maybe some infos.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a mix of both for me. I produce music in an analog set. Hey, we got the...
Yeah.
I produce, this is the record Before the Noise, my cousin.
Out everywhere.
Everywhere. I produce music in an analog sense. I play and experiment with piano sounds. And I think about different ways and modes we can use cadence and the voice. But more importantly, because we're talking about this wonderful, wonderful collaborative body of work, the body of work outlines a long-term friendship and collaboration with The Intern, who I met in 2016 when I was doing a show in Berlin for the first time. With this wonderful, wonderful organization and event series called Poetry Meets. Yeah, we met, and Mattis, the intern, Mattis, I'm sharing his government name, Mattis the intern shared some of his music at SoundCloud Studio at the time.
Yes.
And I just fell in love with it, you know. It was spacious, it was reflective, it was melodic, but it was also moody in a way that really allowed me to express myself, and made a lot of space for experimentation. And this record is I guess the product of, you know, me staying at Mattis's studio over a series of years, really, from 2019 to now, really. And we were touring together with the amazing Blue in Exile, and we had carved out some time to sit in Mattis's studio and really dedicate some time to create and record. And then the pandemic happened, and
Yes,
life
the pandemic
happens.
is something, yeah.
Yeah.
It
And-
happens. Sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
Has to happen.
Yeah, exactly. It happened, and we ended up with this in the end. So
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Yes.
All the interns production on this, so that was it's really beautiful.
All interns beats.
Yeah. All intern beats.
Yeah, you played a track in the set. So
Yeah.
listen to the set and check out, what should I say? I think we can talk way more and more and more.
Yeah.
Maybe next time and we
Sure.
make hopefully
For the
your
next pressing.
For the next
Yeah, let's
pressing
do
or
it.
your next set here and we take a little bit more time and
Yeah,
cake
definitely.
or coffee or something.
Maybe bring my live band here.
Yes, and a friend of yours, the Seven Apes, was here and picked up your records.
Yeah, that's,
and maybe he's coming with you or with
exciting.
Mattis, and
Exciting,
we are
exciting.
open for new shows, new artists, new
Nice.
people, and meeting
Beautiful.
people like you and
Beautiful.
your crew it's a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you for pressing the record.
Thank you for being here. All right, matter of fact, Otis Menza.